Hey everybody, I am HyruleMonk, and look what I got! So shiny. And it came with this. Let's get started with your gaming news that I care about. So last time I tried to not say anything about Zelda, but this time I actually have Zelda news. First off, Aonuma has told My Games, a Portuguese website, we are already preparing a new game. A game in the series for the Nintendo 3DS, but don't think that it's a direct sequel to the Zelda titles released on DS. We are talking about a new game, but it takes much of what has been done on the previous handhelds. In another interview with Games Radar, Aonuma-san mentioned that Miyamoto-san is interested in going back to a 2D style Zelda game, like my favorite, A Link to the Past, with 3D elements. In the interview, according to My Nintendo News, Aonuma said, well, actually, even Mr. Miyamoto himself has been talking recently about going back to the 2D Zelda games. In particular, the ones that we designed with multiple levels to the world, like A Link to the Past, and taking those 2D graphics and recreating them in 3D so that you could get a sense for depth of those worlds. Something that might be interesting to do. So I would say there might be a possibility of something like that in the future. So let's check the hint board for a moment. First, Aonuma has confessed that the Wind Waker style Link might not be used in a future Zelda game. Second, he says that 3D might actually mean something in this game. And now he says that it won't be a sequel and might be a 2D with 3D elements or layers. If someone were to actually sit Miyamoto down and give him a proper interview, I think we could probably get a lot more stuff to throw up on the hint board. But alas, this is the exact reason why Nintendo won't let him do that very much. That's all well and good, you might think, but where is my Majora's Mask 3D? I mean, they wanted us to demand it, and demanding it we are. Well, calm down, my little bokoblins. Aonuma has talked about that too. It's something I'm asked about often, and I assure you that it is something I've spoken to Miyamoto about. But recently, we released The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D as a remake. We are considering the idea, but it doesn't seem right to launch a remake after another. So the next Zelda game on 3DS will be original. And there you have it. Project Moonfall seems to be tickling the ears of Nintendo headquarters. Hooray! Project Rainfall or Project Moonfall, it seems I'm always talking about one or the other. And with good reason. They're both all about letting a company know how much we love their games and how much we want them to release more. Well, good news for all you Rainfallers. It seems that the last story will be getting a European release on February 22nd. As a possible follow-up story, it seems that Reggie admitted that Zelda Skyward Sword won't be the last big game we see on the Wii before it silently bows out for the Wii U. Now, any guesses on what game or games might accompany the Wii as it takes its graceful swan dive? According to TSSZ News, a new Sonic game is already in the works. Sonic Dimensions is said to be a direct sequel from Sonic Generations, and a spiritual successor to Sonic Colors. It will take advantages of the Wii U's specific capabilities to activate powers and destroy enemies. Of course, you might say this couldn't be a straightforward Sonic game. No, it needs some sort of crazy story that affects Sonic himself. Well, as if answering your strange desires,